Hello guys, this is Plasma Dragon 15 here with the Wi-Fi battle against the butterfreek. The butterfreek's a really cool and nice guy, and his videos are hilarious, so please check him out. He's a relatively new YouTuber, so he really needs the help and support. So yeah. Anyways, this is just a fun, like, non-serious battle. We both just grabbed random crap and we decided to just have a fun non-serious battle. So I use Unpheasant, and Unpheasant is an excellent, underrated lead because it has Taunt, Hypnosis, and U-Turn, and it's the only bird Pokemon that can learn all three of those moves. So I think it's kind of underrated, and it's a really good lead. And it worked really well against Butterfree and Rhydon there. Anyways, I send in Masquerain and use Hydro Pump, but I miss. But yeah, that's really not important because Masquerain sucks. So I send in Grumpig, and then he just roars me away into Porygon Z. And I'm like, okay, I'm going into modest 405 special attack, Choice Spec, Adaptability, Hyper Beam something. And that nearly one-hit KOs an Eviolite Rhydon. You have to admit that that is pure power right there. I love this Hyper Beam Porygon Z so much. But then I miss Hyper Beam on Kingler and then I get mad at it, but that's not the point. So I send in Bastiodon because it has Roar to roar away the agility in the substitute. So that freaking Sheer Force Kingler, I assume it is, does not, like, wreak havoc on my team. I take that super effective hit like a boss and roar him away into his Rotom. And I decide this is an ample opportunity to set up Stealth Rocks against his team, even though nothing is particularly weak to it. So that's pretty cool. And then he Volt Switches. That does, like, jack all to my Bastiodon. His Bastiodon's a boss wall, except that it has 2 4x weaknesses, but that's not the point. And then he goes back into his Rhydon, and I know he was going to Volt Switch, but I just didn't think he would go into his Rhydon. So I went for Toxic. Then he goes back into his Rotom, and I decide to keep Bastiodon for later, for some odd reason. No, wait, we double switch, yeah. I don't know why I kept Bastiodon, but yeah. So I U-turn away just to get damage and go back into Bastiodon, and then he Volt Switches. And I knew he was going to Volt Switch because it was against a flying type, so I would get the switch advantage. So he goes into his Shabazz, his Mightyena, and I go into my Porygon Z, and this is awesome right here. That's a max HP, max special defense Blastoise, just saying. And this is a not critical hit, so that just flat out one-hit KO'd a max special defensive wall. This Porygon Z is amazing. But then he puts me to sleep because he's a jerk and I have to recharge. And Butterfrees do nothing but sleep powder and whatnot, because that's all they can do. Sorry. But then he predicts the switch and goes for Stun Spore, and that's okay because I have a Heal Beller on my team, which is Grumpig. So I U-turn because I have nothing better to do. I mean, I could have killed him off with a turn, but I didn't feel like it. So I know he's going to Stun Spore Grumpig, so I go for the Magic Coat. And he does Stun Spore, and it Stun Spores the Butterfree, which is really cool. That slows him down with the Tailwind and all that. And then I go for Heal Bell, so I cure Unpheasant from Paralysis and Porygon Z from Sleep. And that's such a funny word to say, like, Unpheasant. Anyway, he goes into his Mightyena, and he goes for the flat out Crunch. I was at max HP, and that just flat out one-hit KO'd me. Like, I have a lot of defense investment in that thing. I did not expect that to kill. Like, I seriously didn't. So I go into Star of the Show Trapinch, Arena Trap him, max attack, Earthquake, living on that Focus Sash, kill the Mightyena, and that is a kill for Trapinch, because he's a boss. You know the sad fact about Trapinch is that he has 100 base attack, which is the same as his final evolution, Flygon, and that's more than Mightyena. I just think that's a bit sad. Because Trapinch has that much attack and Flygon doesn't improve at all. But anyway, and then the thing about Mightyena, I really do think that Game Freak needs to, like, give some evolution to the obvious Pokemon that need it, like freaking Mawile, Spinda, Mightyena, Ariados. I'm probably forgetting some, oh yeah, Farfetch and Delibird, some blatantly obvious ones. I don't know why, it's obvious that they need them, but they just don't get them. And I just strayed completely off topic from the battle. But anyway, I forgot what just happened. Oh yeah, he sent in Kingler, agility to set up, and then I just send in Unpheasant to kill him after. For a revenge kill, after I lived that surprising waterfall. And then I send in Porygon Z to finish off the match with a Dark Pulse to the Rotom's face, and that is the game. So that was a great game. Butterfreek had a lot of fun trying this stuff out, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys later.